Alright, everybody, welcome back for some more Captain of Industry. Alright, so we left off last time. We expanded our fuel. We got our cracking and reforming up. We also started our production of hydrogen. So now we have switched to larger vehicles for the most part. Still have about 50 something to go. 54 to go, but we've switched all of the large trucks that aren't on any mining duties to hydrogen. We're going to continue to do that today, and we are going to work on getting some more science done. I'm going to try to get into some recycling. I want to get that going so we can start reclaiming some of our stuff and maybe ease up on having to pull the iron a little bit from there. Yeah, that's what I want to get into. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. I'm probably going to put it down this way because I'd like to feed it into here a little more. But yeah, I want to get into some recycling. We also put in our water treatment, which has really helped get our reservoirs back up where they need to be. This one's still fine. Yeah, so we're pretty good. We put in some of these things for the sulfur, so that's going. We got fertilizer going for the farms to keep those moving. And we've gotten most of the trees up here done, and we've done a lot of flattening of surfaces. We're working on this right now. I'm just trying to uncover most of this coal that's over here, and we're gonna start dumping stone down here and start building this out. And we're doing it we're gonna go down a layer, as you can see here, because I want to be able to put dirt on top of it. That's what we're working on now. The only exception to that is perhaps I might take this all the way out at the current level because I wanted to meet up with this island at level 3. So I actually think I'm gonna probably do that. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna keep this up to level 3 here. Alright, everything else is gonna be down a little bit so I can put dirt in there. Alright, and no, that's what a lot of this dirt is gonna be for. It's gonna be to spread out over here once we get the stone in there. Alright, so I'm gonna unpause the science because we're getting into the advanced smelting. And then we're gonna get the recycling after that. We did also manage to finish our little land bridge over to here. So we now have access to more trees. We have access to quartz. And we have access to limestone. And we have access to the oil underneath that sand there. So even though right now we've got a steady supply of oil from the oil rig, we've still got over 800,000 barrels. Eventually we're gonna run low on that. And we've got this area up here, this small little area, and this area over here where we can grab oil. And over here, there's more iron if we do start to run a little dry on this, which we've gone through a lot of it, but we still have to dig down and into here. So I'm not too concerned about that yet. We still got plenty of copper over here. We still have plenty of coal over here, but if we start getting low on that, we can go over here and start taking that coal out. All in all, they're not looking too bad. I am going to have to make some sort of ramp up into this place just so that my logging crew can get up there eventually, but we don't need to do that just yet. the goal today, it's probably going to be a little bit shorter of a stream. Just because I'm no longer on vacation, so I'm going to be going back to work. The goal today is to try and get some recycling up. And we can use some of our advanced smelting to do that. Mainly, we go to the better blast furnace and some of the better metal casters and whatnot, which isn't really gonna do much like in these crushers, but the crushers aren't really gonna do a whole lot in respect to getting what we need for the copper scrap, but I can at least use the blast furnace too and use that when we start recycling here. I'm probably going to put recycling like right over in this area for now. And then I'm going to have to start thinking about what I want to do as far as constructing a new area to work from. So we got the advanced smelting done. Low supply of vegetables, but those will go up. I think I have my vegetables paused for a while. That'll go back. It should go back up. If it doesn't, we're gonna have an issue. I'm gonna set this to notify if it goes to 25%. If I see a second one pop up, I know we're having issues with vegetables. Good. All right, good. The reservoir is pretty much replenished. Let's see. These guys can't really do a whole lot more here because we're pretty backed up on coal. So I think I'm gonna have these guys come back up to here. Oh. Come back up to here and work on some of this stuff here. Okay. Okay. I can't believe they've almost filled that in already. Good God. Right, a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt moving around. Alright, so we have some new blast furnaces here. And I think maybe we'll go this way. Oh, wait a minute. When did I unlock that? I didn't know there was a large ore sorting plant. Holy crap. What, that's a lot of, it takes a lot of maintenance, but let's see. This handles sorting of mixed materials loaded onto your trucks by excavators. This is required as trucks can truck clean the. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Holy crap. It's like it's literally about 4 times the size. Oh my God. How many? Oh my God. It's got a lot of outputs too. Ooh, that could be so good. Oh, I could actually. All right, hold on. All right, we're in planning mode. I want to look at this. Oh my God, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 outputs, which means we could have coal, copper, iron, limestone, sand, quartz, gold, rock, dirt, and bauxite. We could probably put just about all of them in there. Man, that'd be so good. And let's see, it takes his 30 workers, but I mean, hell, look at these. Well, still, you can sort a lot more. The capacity's way bigger too. It's 360 compared to 2400. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, we can also reject single load still. And yeah, so I mean we could do coal, copper, iron, sand, limestone, rock, quartz. Yeah. Realistically, actually, we would do all of the standard things first. And we go ahead and put quartz there. Sand. That's mainly everything we can get into now. We do rock and dirt. It still leaves me 2 spaces. Man, that's huge. I could actually have all of my smelting. I could make that in a central location to everything. Because you get that. Man, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty fantastic. Okay. Let's see, so that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. Oh yeah, so I just want to move these out. One. Yeah, I just want to leave enough room that I get 2 more belts out of there. Nice. All right. Yeah. You know what? We're going to put that in right now. That seems pretty good. All right. I got the recycling part of that done. Okay. So now I could set this recipe. I'm not going to do it just yet, but I could set it to recycle. These guys... I think it's gonna... Yeah, they're actually gonna recycle now. So, we're gonna pause these to get full anyway. Let's see. Vegetables are going back up. Alright, so we're gonna let this build up. Okay, so this guy is gonna go here. And there. Okay. Nice. Alright, we're really high on the potatoes. So, we'll stop the potatoes for now and keep vegetables going. Okay. Alright, that's going to take 30 workers, but then we can start taking these out. Let's see. You are going to go there. Where's coal coming out? A. Alright, so it should be coming out the first one. Yeah, it's really hard to see against the actual building itself. Coal's going to be right there. So we want to put this there. Alright. And then for the copper, we're going to go to the second one. There. And then the limestone is going to go to the fourth one. This guy. There. Perfect. Okay. And for these, just notify me if these start getting full. Alright. That I'm going to let fill up a bit before I do anything with it. Let's see. And then we'll just move these guys back down to here. And they can help out with mining that out. Good. Okay. Nice. Starting to fill that out. That's good. Okay. Man, this is nice. This is really good when I get the mega vehicles, too. A little sad to see it not quite as animated as the other one. That's okay. It's sorting a lot of stuff, at least. Okay. Oh, and then sand. Sand is going to the fifth one. Okay, so you no longer gonna go there. You're gonna go to here and there. Good. Okay, and while we're at it, we will just set this to export to there. We're gonna put that on there. I don't think I have two at once. So we're gonna tell them to dump all this stuff into there first. And then we can start getting rid of this stuff. Okay. Yeah, what do you mean you have a low... Oh, you have a low supply of iron because it's going here. Yeah. There. Oh, not there. There. Okay. Yeah, you export to those. You can export to there. This one is the coal. You're gonna export to these places. Export to there, there, and there. There. That one. That one. I think that's it, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. Should essentially be where that one was going. Yeah, just those spots. Okay, good. That's gonna be coal. That one should go there and there. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. We want to empty that guy out. Good. Nice. So we got that's there. Perfect. Good. Great. All right. And then you got your limestone in this one. That is gonna go there. That's the only place. I think that might be the only place. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna tell this to not deliver to there or there anymore. Okay. They're all gonna go to the bigger one. What? Oh god, I don't have any place to dump dirt. Okay. Well. We'll get that sorted out right now. Alright, now they got a place to dump dirt. Okay. Good. Alright. That should all be going where it needs to go. Okay. Oh, I really should have made these the faster belts. Good. Okay. Alright, yeah. That's better, because, yeah, that was... Oh my god, I could hold up to 800, too. That's nice. So, that should move out pretty quick. That'll move out a little quicker when that's done. Alright, nice. Good, good, good. The iron should fill up here shortly. They're digging into it. Alright, the coal should be on the move again. Now that they had a place to dump the dirt. Good. Okay, I might as well go ahead and just, even though we're not getting quartz yet, might as well go ahead and just make that a faster belt. Actually, no, that's the sand. Never mind. That should be faster belt anyway. 4 is the quartz. Two, 3, 4. No, 4 is limestone. Wait a minute. That's sand. What the hell? Well, that came out of there, so that one needs to be sand. That one needs to be quartz. Okay. Oh, wait. Right. Yeah, sand. And then quartz is this one. Alright. We're set up fine now. Good. Alright, great. Oh, hey, wait. That is animated. Good. Oh, nice. It didn't look like it was at first, but it looks like it's moving now. Good. How fast does it actually sort? It sorts pretty quick, too. Alright, nice. We got it. Oh, I thought I had to pause these. Alright, we can delete out those. Let's see, we need to excuse me, export that over to there. And tell this to empty out. This can empty out. Empty that. Empty that. This can go. Okay. Export this into that one. Right, get all the trucks to move that. Let's see, empty this. And this. And transport this into there. And empty this one out. Good. Okay. This no longer is going to take shipments in. This will no longer take imports. Good. Okay. Wow, that is almost full. That's really good. Alright, so these are pretty much empty. I need a little bit of help. Alright. Tell this to delete out. Alright. Good. You can get quick removed. And we're just gonna quick remove that. How will it? Get that out of the way. These can get emptied out. And then deleted. Let's see, quick remove that. Good. Alright, so the only sorting facility I should have then is this one. This one I will be getting rid of as soon as they are freaking done. Wait. Damn it, I thought I told them to stop bringing stuff in here. Alright, delete. You need this to stop coming into here. What do you mean you have no place to dump mixed cargo? Oh, this guy, I forgot to change his routing. He needs to go there. Alright, now they can dump somewhere. Alright, the rest of these can go. I will leave that to go to those. In fact, this particular one can go direct to any of these, as if I have them helping anywhere, they can just take it right to where it needs to go. So we'll just do it that way. Let's see, I need to designate that as limestone so they actually bring the limestone over. Good. Alright, good. There we go. We can delete out this stuff here. Delete these and those. Alright, good. Nice. It says a little limestone, but that's fine. Okay, as soon as that empties out... Nope, never mind, they got it. Good. Okay. So... that is good. We'll let that play out. Okay. All right. Everything's running into this except for the quartz, which we don't need particularly a lot of right now. All right, good. Now for these I want to know if they get down to 25%. I was waiting for them to get a little bit of material in them just so I could know. The coal, I want to know if 50%. Limestone, we could probably say 25. Sand, I need to know if it gets to 25. And these, that's gonna notify me if they get full. Good. Alright, everything's set up for the quartz. I guess I'll just set this for quartz, and we will say, well, I'm not gonna put the notify in there because it's gonna constantly tell me that it's not enough in there. Good. Alright, so there is nowhere for the copper to go. Hey, okay. Alright, nice. Now that it's up and running, that is a beautiful thing. And it's right in the center. It's very conveniently placed now. Wow, we are really going through the sand suddenly. That's a good thing. Okay. Alright, so now that we've finally gotten that ramp built up, I'm going to go ahead and say that we can dig this guy out. And actually we can dig this guy out. And that guy out. Yeah. Good. Alright, we can dig all of this out and down. Good. All right. That's fine. No trees to harvest. All right. Well, I guess we're going to start cutting all these down. Whatever you can reach, at least, anyway. I probably can't reach all of those, but I can reach a good chunk of these. Nice. All right. Yeah, you go start cutting those down. Man, I could probably, something I'm thinking about doing with something like this is I could set up a train yard in front of it that each resource can load into a train. Ooh, that would be good. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, that would be cool. I wonder if I could do that. I'm in planning mode, so I'm just kind of curious if I was to do something like this, we would out to here, and then potentially we would come out. Well, you see, that's where I would have to see these buildings. So that would be a loose station module. So this would, I'm assuming, connect here. I wonder if we could flip it though. No, not that. Rotate. Yeah. Maybe do something like this. So like that one could be like coal. And you would copy and paste those. Of course, then you'd have to have your belts going to it. And then potentially you would want another train coming in. Maybe have it come from right here. I'm trying to think if I could do a gentle curve like that. Potentially. Nah, see, but I want it to be more like that. There we go, to that. That would be good. And I can have it go like that. I have another one. And come off from around the same area. Like that. It's a little close though. I would want to move this. I'm just toying with the idea of this for the moment. I wonder if I could do it. I wonder if I could do it from over here. Oh wait, you know what? I see that now. Yeah, something like... Maybe even start this one maybe a little farther back. I want something that would look like an actual train yard. So you have like copper, iron, coal, limestone. Like, at least, well, this is just kind of a proof of concept. You could do it that way. And of course, like, this one would continue on this way. And then obviously I'd want it to reconnect to it in a fairly smooth way. Yeah, it's possible. I'd have to tinker with it a bit, but it's just something I wanted to look at. I'd like to do something like that. I also didn't leave myself a lot of room to do it with. Not that I was planning to put anything there, but I would like to try eventually do something like that. And get it moving. Alright. In the meantime, though, that will run just fine like that. Alright, so we will, let's see, take that off to there. Okay. Yeah, vegetables. Wow. Okay. Wait a minute. Why are we getting... It's because it needs to be upgraded. This one too. Good. Okay. Well, nice. So the coal is backed up into there. That's good. Now, the only problem with The only problem with having one doing this is that if the coal starts to get backed up, then it could be an issue. But we could always add more onto this. We could add another coal to the front and take care of it that way. Alright, anyway, back to what I was wanting to do is I wanted to make a recycling facility. Waste management. Waste sorting plant. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this sort's pretty slow. You get a lot of stuff that comes in through it. It actually has a 5th one now with the aluminum scrap. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So you can actually see how your recycling is going. So the thing with this, I think the biggest issue I had with this and my other one was that the recycling plant could not keep up with everything that was going in on the coming out portion of it. So I'm probably gonna need to put in a couple of these for right now. Early on in this playthrough, I don't think we're gonna need anything massive, simply because there's not. It's not gonna get overloaded with recyclables, basically. But with this, we are going to need to put down. We're going to put down a large storage here. And we're going to do something like this. Actually, hold on. Built 2. Alright, so that can go into there like that. That'll all get recycled. And it's going to come out this way. And then what we need to do is we need to have U-shaped splitters. So we'll go like this, this, and that. Because basically we're going to split this up. I really don't think I even need the gold at this point. We need these 3. We need the iron, copper, and glass. So you're going to split out the... So if you do the broken glass, you're going to split out the copper. And you're going to split out the iron. Alright, so we need those 3 split out. And we can go... I'll leave a little room to put in another splitter there. We can go 1... 2... 3 for now. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. This is the glass. This is the copper. And this will be the iron. Alright, so all that'll get split up into those. And then let's move this a little more room. Alright, and then right near this, we're gonna have blast furnaces. So we're gonna have blast furnace 2. And let's do one, two. I think 2 of these right now doing iron and copper will be fine. Okay. Let's see. Iron. And then I'm just going to grab 2 more of them. I'll put them over here. And these can be the copper ones. Hold on. I want that. Alright, good. That one there. Good. All right. Let's see how much. Yeah, we should be able to put 1 stack there and it'll be fine. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna have this go back that way. Good. Okay. Then what I'd like to do is have this over to there, and we can go off of that one, and then this guy can go over this way and go there and there. Okay. So 2 things left to put in here. We need, let's do storage, and we'll just do this guy. Come back here. And we'll go over here. Let's hook this up. Good. All right, and then we can bring back this guy. Right. Put that there. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. You will be slag and empty right when it gets there. And you will be coal. And we want to fill that. Okay, and then also need to hook this guy into here. I just put that right there. And then this guy will hook right into there. Alright, so that will take care of all of the products coming in. Now, this I may set, because I got this all the way over here for the glass. What I might do, actually what I think I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to put over here one of these guys. I'm going to take a balancer, put this in here. Alright, and then put this into there. Now this would be requesting the broken glass. And basically, what I would do is I would prioritize it coming in from here, just so that the broken glass keeps going. But then when this has the opportunity, it'll send it in through here. Because we're getting, what, 36 from that. And then whatever spare will go into here. Alright, so then this needs to go into man, how much? It's 18. So now we're also getting to the thing of how much can I actually take. You know what I'm... Oh, that's a thought. When I build... The next time I build my actual... The next production area I build, I need to bring in a recycle line to these. And if I set the recipe for that and for like this, oh man, that takes, oh, that's a lot to go in though. Damn, because I forgot that takes limestone to do. It's only got 3 inputs. Damn, I was really wanting to... And these only have 2. Damn, I was wanting to set it up to where I could put both recipes in and prioritize the recycled. But you have to take in limestone also. Damn. Oh, it was a good thought, but it's not going to work. Ah, alright. Because it takes 3 ingredients at that point. And I don't think you can effectively sushi belt it. Like, every other one have, like, an ingredient. Like, for these, because there's little limestone you need, like, every other one could be this. But that wouldn't work because I think coal would fill up way... Well... No, I would just keep a separate recycling facility then. Alright, anyway, this is going to produce 48 each. That is going to go into the new metal casters, which can take 24 each. Good thing is they don't take any more additional people, so that's actually really good. Okay. So metal caster 2. And I think for this one, see, it's 48, and these are 24 each. So this one, we would just line them up like this. And then put it over here. We have to leave ourselves a little bit of room for the belt, which we have. Let's do that. Yeah. So we would take these. This. Go down this way. Good. Alright. That would be the iron, which we could do this. Go there. There. Good. So that would all, although that is not the belt I need. That's the belt I want. So we could do this. Good. All right. And we could do that. And that is all good. Now, we need to do the same thing for the copper. So really, we could just take this, and copy that, and put it there. Alright, and then we just switch this one. This one we would switch to copper. Lost my train of thought for a second. Alright, so that's the copper. Grab, 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 grab. Throw it in there. Good, good, good. Now, the copper obviously has an extra step. That is going to go into the electrolysis. Now, that one... Okay, so that one could process 24. Yeah. So each one of these is doing 24. So for the electrolysis, we're going to need 2 for each of those. So this one, I don't think I will combine. The electrolysis... I don't want to set this up. We're going to need 2 of these. Let's see, could I potentially do... I might be able to do maybe this. Although it'd have to be out one more. We could do... Potentially we could do... that. Have that go over to here. This one go over to there. We would make it with the acid because we have acid over in that area. And then I could put 2 more here. Or wait, no, that one would go there. This one would go there. Perfect. And then... Good. That's where the acid would go in. But let's do... that. Alright, so that would work for the copper. And then we can just have that go this way. That way. That is not where I wanted that to go. There. There. And there. Perfect. Alright, so that could go there. And you know, I actually think this is probably going to have to be maybe too long. Okay. This one... I think I'll go right to there and out. Okay. Whoops. Damn it. Go where I want you to go. No! Damn it! Ugh! Does that one little bend like real quick once you connect it. Go there. Thank you. Alright, so then... these can go into my large storage bins. Good. Alright, this one would be the iron. And this one would be the copper. Alright, so that I think will work. It makes it decently compact. Actually, I think I'll probably move this over a little bit more. Good. All right. I think that'll work. And then the only other thing I would want to do... I'm going to bring this out this way, and it's going to go into a flat balancer. And then I'll have it go over to here. And then I'll probably have the other one come in this way. And that is going to be the priority in. Here we go that way. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. But I'm going to do it for the copper. I will probably pull a belt off of here. Tell this to go that way. Flat balancer in here. Go over to there. Once that's out of the way. And then have that one going that way, and that will be the priority in. That way I can ensure that I use up the recycled stuff first, and then backfill with what is produced out of the other stuff. So that will be the way that I balance that out for now. Alright, I think we're probably ready to go with this. I should have the workforce for it. See, that's going to take 32. Let's see. Oh boy, it's going to take a lot of workers. Well, it's not terrible. Let's see. So we have 122 workers currently not doing anything. All right, it's going to take 32 workers to operate that, minus 18 times 4. All right, minus 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's going to be minus 16. Minus 20. Oh, we're not going to have enough workers for that. Damn, we're going to be 18 short. Shit. Damn, but if I pause my research, which I don't think we need... Oh, I already did pause research. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, we can't really pause much for it. Damn, we're gonna be short though. Okay. God darn it. What can I pause for that? Not much. I guess we'll probably just have to upgrade that and get a couple more workers in, which means we'll probably have to expand food here soon, but I think this will work. Now the only thing is I need to copy this and place it down here somewhere. I was kind of hoping to maybe place it... I could potentially put it here like this, but it's really blocking the road. I could adjust... I guess I could say I don't want... I want that to be more on that end. I guess I could do it down this way. Hold on. I gotta delete that out of the way. I could have it feed in this way, which isn't a terrible idea. that still gave me room for my trucks to get in and out of everywhere. Yeah, I will put it right there. Okay, and then I need to plug in these. We're gonna go as tall as we can. And of course, I want to leave room for the other belt to get through there. If I go this way, which one is this? This iron? This is iron. The iron can go this way. And go right into there. And then the copper also go this way. Into there. Alright. It's janky, but it'll work for now. And then that will ensure that we get recycling done. And we will store up stuff there. Potentially. Okay. This guy, we're going to just tell it to take any recyclables. Fill it up. Alright, I'm going to unpause this. Wait. Actually, I should wait until I get... I think I was going to be 18 short. So, the beacon should give me enough people. It should give me 18. Yeah. Well, it's 18 refugees, not necessarily workers. But, what I can do is tell it to pause these. Everything else can get the workers it needs. And I will unpause so that they can build these up. Good. Alright, let's go. Alright, there go my trucks to get everything we need to build this recycling center. Good. All right. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. If it's too slow, I will add another center onto the back here. We'll just get it to work the way we need it to work. Low supply of iron. You will be all right. Because I'm about to start getting recycling done. Let's go ahead and tell this guy that he can start recycling. I'll turn off that one. So, we should get recyclables from it now. We will put that into a smaller storage. And I'm going to leave it so I could potentially put the other one to this. This is going to export over to that guy. It's going to go there. You should alert me if you are ever 50% full. Oh, okay. It's just waiting for trucks to deliver stuff. That's fine. All right. I think we're okay on coal for now. I'm gonna move these guys. Yeah, they're just waiting. I'm gonna move these guys back up here to dig. All right. Yeah. You finish digging that out. Okay. Good. All right. Nice. The recycling facility is just about up. Oh, I need to bring over the acid. Good. Okay. Come on. Good. That's what I want. Alright, and then I need to bring in acid from over here. We could probably take it from right there. Actually... Okay. Now we can bring this over. All right. Good. Now we've got everything set to go. Perfect. Right. That should be good. Yeah, nice. We are already getting what we need in. Perfect. Oh, that's so good. I just need, I think... Let's see. Yeah, struggling to find its destination. Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? Why are you trying to go there? No, none of you tried to go there. Right. Okay. Wow. Am I just out of building materials? Whoa, I am. That's fine. Okay. We were building a lot. Well, if anything, they'll take the recycling directly to this. It has to reach a certain amount before it can even do it. It'll sort 144 max, which the belt we're using should be able to handle that no problem. It'll handle up to 200, so that's fine. But at a certain point, we're gonna have to look at, like, you have to put another one because 144 isn't gonna do a whole lot. Good. Wow, we actually are getting some broken glass. Okay. So this will export over to glass, which I need to unpause. Okay. I mean, this'll hold a lot though, so it's not. And I think the amount of glass that we're getting from that isn't too bad. And of course, these will also go where they need to go. So we want to unpause that part of it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna Unity these up. Get those moving. We need to get this stuff built. Otherwise, these trucks are gonna be like, what the hell are we doing? Oh, I didn't unpause that part. Okay. Or that part. There we go. Now it's all ready to go. Yeah, that needs 60. That needs 22 to finish. Good, we got the refugees. Nice. Let's see. Let's pause that. I'm going to unpause these. Those can start running. That can start running. Good. Okay, nice. Alright. Very good. Alright. That is going back where it needs to go. It's perfect. Okay. Now I just need that to finish. Good. Very nice. And then the... Did you have enough? You didn't have enough yet to start. We're gonna get probably way more iron out of this than we do anything else. Oh wait, no, we got a lot of. We got no. Oh, are we trucks? Yeah, stop delivering to there. Well, actually, you know what? No, they can deliver to here because I think there was a lot of copper in here. Now, okay, they took it out already. Good. All right. Yep. No more importing there. You could export out of there if need be. I'm okay with that. But yeah, all that is getting priority over this running, which is just fine. That'll help save on our ore usage. And the same goes for the iron here. This will go in first, so all of our recycled gets used up first. Perfect. I am enjoying that. That's good. We can unpause that. For now, if we need the workers, we could probably pause these. And these. We should only need 2. These running and these running for now. We're not getting that much recycling. And then I can tell these to resume, and they will generate some recycling. Okay, and then the other thing I want to do with that is it's gonna go to here. Like so. And like so. Alright. That will be the recycling for that part. And you will export to there as well. Okay. Perfect. And, yep. You're ready to go. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Nice. Alright. That is all of that. For now... Let's change that to there. You are going to be down to like there. And then you go there. Yeah, you're going to take recycling. Alright, recyclables. Well, that for now. Just so that the trucks don't get confused. Good. Okay. Perfect. High supply of potatoes. Pause. Alright, yeah, if this gets to the yellow, we're going to have to look at starting to get more food. Right now, we're fine. What has a low supply of iron ore? That does. Wow, you have a low supply of iron ore. Okay. Alright, so these guys should be running the iron down there. Ah, good. We got our acid over there. So when this, actually, you know what? I should pause this one instead and have this one go, because this is going to get the items first. Okay, I guess it really doesn't matter. Because it's going to back up either way. But at least that is running. Good. Nice and nice. Good. Perfect. Those are going into there. They will split it between both of those and get done. Okay. Good. Nice. Oh, good. That is done. So now we can switch these. Let's see, go off that. Go to that one. This one. Get rid of this. This one will go back here. Right. This one, I'm just going to put back down to there. You are the one requesting it all. Alright. Recycling center done. Real short and sweet, but it's there and it's ready to go. I mean, really, that's all the recycling I'm getting right now is from science and from this. Now, how do we look? We're looking okay on... We're looking okay on maintenance. I think we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to upgrade this guy. Just because if we get this up to the next one, it'll also give us recycling, which will, in the long run, help with our supplies. And this will make more than enough, because once it gets to the point that it's full, it'll stop making it anyway. Oh, it would help if I actually selected the recipe, though, that produces the recycling. Okay. Good. Alright. Now we should have enough maintenance going on. Okay. Good. Alright. Low supply of iron ore. Okay. Why am I so low on iron ore? You guys should be digging the hell out of the iron ore. Alright, well, we can fix that really quick. Dig into there. That is almost full already. Ah, good. That'll keep going then. Good. Maintenance went down, but I think it only went down because we had paused the one for a little bit just to switch it over to the next level. We should be getting up there in maintenance shortly. Because we're making more than enough. I mean, we're making in positive 258. So once this gets up to max, these will start backing up. Yeah, good. It'll get there. Alright, and then these need to just alert if these get to 75% full. Okay. Low iron ore. It needs to get moving. Okay. Well, we are working on, we're starting to get into it here. That'll increase productivity. How are we doing over here? Alright, good. We're actually doing pretty good. Starting to lay that stuff down. We are right down just about water level. That's what we need to do to be able to lay all that dirt down. And produce farmland. Alright, there we go. That's good. Now we're starting to get some ore in there. Although it's going to go up here first, which is fine. But like I said, with the recycling going, it's going to help offset that a little bit. I probably built this bigger than I needed for what we're making right now, but recycling you steadily get more and more of once you start going into it. These, I'm gonna say stop the Unity. I made what I needed to. What's wrong with these? Those don't have that. What's this missing? This is missing slabs. Okay, so why are you guys not running? You don't have any sand. Why don't you have any sand? Is it because... It might be because it's not requesting any. That's probably why. Yep. Ah, there it goes. I think. Maybe. Come on, where are my guys grabbing sand at? There he is. Are you heading up there? Good. Alright, yep. I just wasn't requesting any like a dummy. Good. Okay. Let's see. Oh. So you need to also apply to that. Great. Okay. That's sand, right? Why am I request? I know I'm requesting it from there. And it's going from there. Perfect. All right, nope, we're good. Okay. Well, now my slabs will resume. At least. Good. Nice. That will pump that into there. Oh, and that was also affecting sand, or my glass mixture from being made as well. Which is alright. Alright. Yes, good. Alright, we're getting better on the iron aspect of it. That's fine. Okay. Wow, we are starting to produce a lot of waste over at the settlement. These burners are close to getting backed up. Okay. I want to put an alert on this one. I want this to notify me if this gets 25% full. If that second one... Hey! Hola, check out Sakurang. How you doing? Just getting some recycling up and running for my Captain of Industry run through here. I got all hooked into my main system so that I could start recycling stuff and using that first. Alright, I think oh, gotta get potatoes going again. I think we can probably tell this tower to stop mining the iron. This one can go back to working this over here. Alright, and these are back to making slabs. This will all get caught up here. Alright. Yeah, looking good. So we're doing over here. Oh, good, not too bad. We've cleared out most of that area. How are we doing on research? We have the large generator going. The next thing should be our ship upgrades, which is what we need. So we'll get the ship upgrades. Let's see. I never really got into the compactor stuff. I never saw the need for it. I guess one thing I should probably do when I get to the bigger facility is maybe I set the compact, because I think you can send that in here and it'll work from what's compacted and it'll automatically sort it out. So if I needed to save space, say if I have a lot coming in from these, I could crush it or compress it and then throw it into here instead. But it just seems like an extra step when I could just do that and send it in. Alright. That is very good. Alright, yeah. I like my bigger facility here. It's kind of nice having it right in the middle now. Everything just goes to one spot, and then they're back where they need to be. Okay. Yeah. I feel pretty good about how the recycling is going. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. Yes. I haven't started building the trains just yet. I'm gonna put the trains in on my next. So what I'm gonna do is once I get a little more of this area flattened out, I'm gonna expand my production area, and then I'm gonna start bringing in trains to move materials around. So that is my next goal, is to get a train up and running. I was looking at earlier. I was mapping out a little bit of what I want to do with like a big sorting facility like this. Ideally, I want to have a bunch of trains coming in and grabbing various resources to go back out and drop off at the different production areas. But I have to, that's something I'm going to have to really think and map out just so I get it right. But I'm happy with how this came out. It's working exactly how I was hoping it would. Is this working over here? Yeah, this seems like it's working fine. The broken glass is getting worked. It should be getting worked from this first, and then this can go in. We're not getting much broken glass. It's very, very minimal. It's like 3. Yeah, it's like 1 to 3 every time this cycles, so it's not bad. Oh wait, it says right there, we get 1.4 it looks like. Iron, of course, we're gonna get the most of, and then copper after that. Alright, so yeah, so just keep digging that out, guys. And then we also need to look at probably... We're going to need to look at upgrading our excavators, I think, all to tier 2. So what I'm going to do, how many do we have that are small? So we have 22 that are small. Oh, that's good to know. Let's see. Alright, so... You just don't have enough science right now. Right. We'll pause this then. There's not enough science to go around. Let's queue up in here. With the hydrogen. Alright, so that is all of our excavators that we need to get up there. So let's go ahead and send this guy. Send you to get deconstructed. Send you to get deconstructed. And you to get deconstructed. We'll get those 3 going. And then we'll put them back on this one as the bigger ones. I think my base is very centralized. Why not create dedicated areas for iron, copper, glass, concrete, etc., so you can easily maintain them and expand quickly if needed? It was a little more organized. I've been kind of adding on to it as I've been expanding, but that is why I was saying I'm pretty much building up materials, and then I'm gonna build a bigger area for it. Here, I'm actually I'm expanding out into this area too, because ideally I want to move all my farming stuff down this way. It'll take a little while to expand that, but that's one of the reasons I'm also getting my vehicles, my larger vehicles, is so that I can do that. But I mean, I have iron here, copper here. I have concrete here, steel here, and glass over here. So it's at least got it there to where the trucks don't have as far to go. That's why I put the sorting facility here in the middle, because it's kind of right where everything can meet up, and then truck can deliver from there. Eventually what I'm going to do is have something like this that will feed into these areas. Alright, good. Alright, so we got one there. Let's see, take that. You go over there and start doing your thing. Turn that Unity off. Actually, you know what? No, leave that on. We're going to need that to get these going. So I'll get these 3 situated. And then we'll look to swap out some more. I'll probably do all of these first, because these are kind of the ones that just have going everywhere to dig out certain areas. And I'm not even fully utilizing the copper. Glass, concrete, and steel, I'm only using half of it right now. Mainly, I mean, one of the big things is workers, but I actually have enough workers now that I get more of it operational. But the demand hasn't been that high yet. It'll get there once I start going into consumer goods. Let's see, let's add you. Are you just one cargo item? Yeah, you need to deliver to here when I tell this to go. Turn that off. This one truck's been sitting here with iron in it forever. I just want to get it to empty its payload. There we go. Now it's gonna empty its payload. Alright, now we can tell this to resume its operation, and you can resume your operation there. Alright, that works. I finally got that emptied. And go back up. Back up to full. Alright, yeah, we can let's get the science going again. Get weapons going for the ship. This is almost done. Alright. Get that one on there. Alright, so how many do we have left over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's have you go. Wow. Mined a lot of material, that one did. So that one. Damn. Alright, you go do that. Alright, how are we doing on everything else? Hydrogen, we're still doing pretty well on. Diesel's good. We've actually stored oil. Nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce that now. That will save us some fuel and some pollution. Alright, these aren't needing to do a whole lot. Okay. Nice. All right. Just gotta make sure that we don't knock that down. Although, what I could do to make sure that doesn't happen... Yeah. There we go. That way I know that that won't get taken out. If this wall should, or if this dirt should collapse a little bit, the tower will remain standing. Wow, low supply of coal, really? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense because they're digging out some of the dirt covering the coal. If they really needed to, they could get to more of the coal. Okay. Nice. Good. Alright. Oh, the other one's almost done. Bingo. Alright. Let's see. I sent 2 more of these back. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Okay. Alright, I'll pause those. I got plenty of vegetables. I knew that would eventually get back where it needed to be. Good. Let's see. Science is lacking again. Alright, where... Oh, ship designer. Here we go. Yes. We need... guns. Yes, guns. Build those guns. It's going to take quite a bit of iron, and it's going to take some of the electronics as well. Not too much, though. Should be able to handle that. Okay. And then once we finish out with the excavators, we will get the last of our trucks swapped out. Our small trucks that are... all of these should be in the mining operation. So we'll get all those switched out. And really, since they're bigger trucks, we may not have to have as many of them. Oh yeah, this is something new that they put in here. They put in these zone areas. Which I have to look and see how these zones are going to work. immediate supply of iron is low. Well, I mean, that's fine. It should be able to... Yeah, there we go. They're filling it. Hey, Hailstorm, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Ah, there we go. They're getting filled. Oh, good. Another excavator out. Put you on there. Alright, let's see. Coal is getting kind of low. We're going to send these guys down here then. Alright, you guys can work on that coal there. Alright, there's only one small one left here. I'm going to go ahead and send this guy to deconstruct. Wow, he's mined 54,000 items. Busy little guys. Probably not nearly as much as the iron guys have done. Iron would have been one of the first ones I did. Yeah, 63,000. All right. All right. So, all those guys are going down there. Get another one of those. Go, go, go. Okay. So, one more of these comes out. That tower will be good to go. Then I think I'm gonna set the... Okay. How are you low on anything? We're gonna make this a slightly higher priority. Because for some reason it's going really slow. They're really slow getting stuff down there. Alright, that is almost ready to go. Let's see if we can finish up our ship armor research. Good. Alright, that is almost done. Let's see. What did this need? Oh, these mechanical parts. Okay. Mechanical parts they could grab from here. Good. Alright. That is finally done. It is full on set up and ready to go. Now I need to replace the other ones. I think iron will be the first ones I start replacing. And really, I think it'll be this guy. Yep. You're gonna get replaced. And we're gonna wait until they actually have one pretty much ready to go. Hey, good. Nice, got ship armor too. Let's get that going. I can't do that because the modifications are currently in process. What is the deal here? Gosh, waiting for trucks to deliver, I guess. Oh, it's because I have them doing that. Alright. Now they'll grab. What do you mean you can't grab that? You got plenty of room to get back there. At least you should. Do we really not have the ability to drive back there? Oh, damn. Okay. I could probably fix that. I just need to move this section of the belt. Yeah. Alright, we can fix that. Maybe go there, we should be alright. Um... Alright, that'll work. That gets it out of the way, and trucks can still get back into there and grab that stuff. There we go. That should upgrade my ship with turrets. There they are. Nice. Now we need to do armor plating, which is going to be in more iron. That's alright, we got iron to spare for that. Wow. Yeah, pretty much that whole thing. Alright. Oh, good. We got our excavator. Let's get you over there. We're going to set you to grab iron ore. Alright, is the next one pretty much ready to go? It is. Alright, we're gonna grab this guy. Tell him to go get swapped out. I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 trucks there. These trucks, I'm gonna leave 1 on this. Okay. Damn, vegetables go quick. Get those going. Alright. Hey, good. Alright. Next one over here. Good. You will grab iron ore. Alright. We got a little time until the next one's finished. I still have 12 more of these to get out into here. Hey, good. I know we're low on those. That's just because we were using a bunch to make this stuff over here. Alright. Are you... Okay, good. You're fully upgraded. So now we can actually go explore a little bit farther. Let's go... Let's go this way first. Not enough crew. Oh, right, because I made this bigger now. Needs more crew. That's right. I forgot that they unload the crew when you do that. Let's go that way. Alright, we should be able to take out whatever's over there. Our ship is looking pretty good on bow score 190. I think it was 70 over there. Good. Yeah, good. Coal is getting where it needs to be. Mechanical parts. Good. We're gonna just upgrade this guy over here. This will get us mechanical parts a little bit faster. We got the people for it. Might as well. Should have the iron production for it, hopefully. If not, if we start at the point where we don't have enough iron production here, then we're definitely going to look at expanding our productivity. Hey, good. There's my battle. Yeah, nice. Good. Location explored. Hey, good. We found sulfur. Nice. Found sulfur, all that stuff. While the ship's out there... Yeah, we'll send it to one of these. Which one do you think we should send it to? Should we go top, middle, or bottom? What do you guys think, chat? I'm thinking split the difference, go to the middle. We'll go there. Okay. Very good. I should have another one of these ready to go. Let's see. It's gonna be you. You're probably my oldest excavator. It's time to retire you and get a fresh new one. Oh wow, 2 ships. All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it looks like they're handling it just fine. Nice. Done and done. Perfect. Nice. Location explored. What did we find? Ah, we got some supplies. That works. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got that one. Bring this guy over here. You need to go for iron. Alright, I got one last one over here to swap out. This guy. Let's go ahead and tell this guy to start swapping out. And once we get that one done, there's only 10, I believe there's only 10 small excavators left after that. Yeah. And just 2 regular diesel excavators to swap out for that as well. Struggling to find a destination. Oh, wow, you guys have chopped down a lot. Alright, let's cut down some more. Look at this. We're gonna have to look at forestry soon. We still have some areas where we can cut down trees, but we are very rapidly getting to that point where we need to start planting trees. Wow, that was going quick. Okay. Hey, good. Nice, we got it. Let's hit that one. Good. And iron ore. Perfect. Alright, so I just got the other few to replace. And then after that, we'll start replacing the trucks. Get everybody moved over to the hydrogen. Yeah, I know you have a little supply of iron ore. That's gonna change though, because these guys fill the small trucks really quick, because they can only hold 20, I think. Yeah, so basically, one scoop from these fills the small trucks. I think it takes 3 to fill the medium trucks. Yeah, it does. Okay. I switch this guy out next. Just because I can get rid of all the diesel in that particular area. I just gotta wait for him to empty his bucket. There we go. Alright, yep. Go get yourself replaced with a hydrogen. Alright, we'll get that done. No available place to dump product. Dirt! Oh my god, I filled this whole area over here, huh? Alright, well, we'll dump some more. Good. Alright. Man, that's a lot of dirt to move around. Okay. I really want them to get this out of here. So, you know what? I'm gonna tell these guys to stop digging in this area. I don't want you to dig this area. Get back here and start doing this area. Okay. Can you guys really make that? Hold on. Oh, I guess there is a tiny little path there. Alright, well that works. Okay. Although we're looking good on iron now. I'm gonna bring these guys back up to here then. Yeah, start digging that. Alright, recycling area looks like it's doing alright. Like I said, we're not getting a huge amount, but at least it's ready for what we might need. I'm just gonna grab this. It's not my best looking one, but it's a functional one. And we're just gonna use this as recycling center. And we'll just put it in there, that way I can get rid of that. Nice. Alright, almost through everything we need to dig there. We may need to take this over just one more. Just to make sure we get to all of the iron. Okay. Reinforcements are on their way up. That's good. Oh, right. Boom. Okay. You are iron ore. Right. So all of... Oh, that's gonna be hard to see now because all these other guys coming up. I think I got everything that needs to be on iron ore on iron ore. Okay. Ah. Let's see. Does it change? Oh, no. It just says... I was hoping it would say which one it was connected to, but that's alright. Most of those guys are going to dig over there. Get that iron filled up. Alright, we'll get a couple of these coal one swapped out. Alright. Go get yourself swapped. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're looking good. Hydrogen is still just fine. Let's see, high potato supply. Okay. Alright, get all that. Give me the iron. Okay. The iron's going to go up here very quickly. Sand's actually a little low. But I do only have one excavator on that. It's a small one. There we go. Okay. Good. Good. Nice. Good amount of stuff going into there. Okay. Good. All right. Actually, you know what? I wonder if maybe I don't do that. I'm gonna leave that one to just be an export. Okay, and that way, when these guys have full trucks, they go directly just to where it needs to be. That should be able to keep stuff flowing then. That one can still go up to there. I can tell it to stop going there. Good. Okay. Alright, much better. Alright, so research-wise, what should we get into next? Ah, see logistics zones. Yeah, I gotta look into the zones. They actually just added that today. That is a fresh update. So I need to look into logistics zones a little bit before I start doing anything with it. Let's see. I don't want to add any more vehicles yet. I can add another 30 here and another 30 there. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I think maybe we'll look into going for a chicken farm. Let's get that queued up. And let's go for food packaging. We might have to look at the possibility of the fermentation process. But I don't think we're going to do that until we get the other components we would need. Yeah, let's look at, let's get into the food processing. I'm not going to go into greenhouses just yet. I think maybe we'll go for recycling edict and then probably settlement recycling, which is actually going to also go into home goods. I don't want to do home goods yet. I think I want to get my production area, my new production area up before I get into that. Guess we could look at edicts. Get that one. We could probably do that one. And probably go for that. Just get those edicts done. For a moment here, let's hold off on this. That guy was going down to coal. Right. Okay. Let's see. This guy. Oh, good, we have two of them. Nice. Okay. That's cool. Was one of them over here? I think one of them was over here, but I'm gonna put that other one down here on coal, because that seems to be one of the places where we need it the most. So it's gonna go down there. Shame I can't copy paste onto vehicles. Cool. Alright. Yep. Go do your thing. Yeah, we're good on iron. Alright. Continue cutting into this hillside. Low on coal. Okay. I probably need to move this down this way now. Good. Alright, that'll work. That'll start getting these guys into the coal. What are you waiting? Are you waiting on a truck? Oh, because they're full of dirt. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now you guys got plenty of room to dump more. That's why my coal went down a little bit. Because I couldn't dump dirt anywhere. Okay. Alright, we got like 7 of those left. Well, we could do a couple more of these guys. I just realized I slowed this down a little bit. Yeah, we'll send you up there too. Yeah, you go ahead too. Okay. Right, we got 2 more of those going on coal. Get potatoes going again. Alright. Let's get this one done. Good. Okay. You need to work on coal. And I just need this one to finish. coal should go up. Just waiting on trucks to drive back here. There you are. Boom. Right. Yep. Go. Go get replaced. Okay. Yeah, you're done. Nice. Let's put you up. Good. You need to prioritize coal. Okay. These guys are still sitting on a bunch of iron. Okay. Alright, get that going, get some coal. Alright, that is one of the last ones I need out of there. Okay. I looked at my pollution. Oh, wow. Yeah. Damn, we're doing really good at pollution. We don't have any water pollution right now. The only thing we have is air and vehicle pollution, which even that's not too terrible. If we start getting some of these household goods and appliances, eventually we'll start getting some really good opportunities to use Unity for edicts. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, I need these guys to start delivering. Okay. Good. I got my last one for down here. Boom. Good. At least until I replace the other one. The diesel normal size excavator. Which is this guy right here. Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not supposed to be dumping this stuff here. What are we doing? No. No, 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 no. Alright, no, 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 no. That is the wrong stuff to dump there. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, good. They're good there. I'm gonna unpause that, and this one I'm gonna tell it can go back to delivering there. Okay. All right. Well, I think this is about what we'll call it for a night. It's about 12:30. I went a little bit longer than I wanted to tonight, about an hour, but there was some important stuff to get done there. But yeah. So today, like I said, shorter one. We got our big sorting facility, which I didn't even know they put in a bigger one, so that's awesome. We got a recycling area up and running, which is feeding back into there. We swapped out more of our diesel for the hydrogen, and we're looking pretty good. I'm very happy with how it's going. So next time, we're probably gonna look to... We're probably going to make another production area somewhere. I think I may also... I may look to maybe make a bigger ramp here. And we may train and move stuff around, because I may put a production area up over here instead. I don't know. Like, there's a lot to get through here, but I really want to get all this stuff flattened out. Oh, so really, Phyllis, this is actually filling in pretty well over here too. This is my main thing I want to get done, is get this down, connect to this, and I'm not as worried about filling this part in yet. And to be honest, we really don't need to fill this part in as much. I want to get everything down this way done. That is fine the way it is right there. And yeah, we'll be able to just fill that in with dirt then. Namely this dirt over here. That's all going to get into this area. But we gotta lay the foundation first. Alright, well, that's what we're gonna call it. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, please, like the video, and feel free to subscribe. It really lets me know that you're enjoying the content and that you want to see more of it. And if you're watching on Twitch and you're enjoying, please feel free to drop a follow. Turn on your notifications so you see when I go online again. Alright. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll see you all later. Have a good night.